guys, I'm reclaiming my mind because I can't do this no more. The algorithm needs a system update. Hello, it's Nina Bo Show, and I'm Nina Bo if you ain't know. And today we are reclaiming our minds. Reclaiming my time, reclaiming my time, reclaiming my time. Y'all, I know it's been a minute since you've seen me. If you're new here, hello, my name is Nina, and on this channel we are just living our lives and creating the reality in which we desire. And if that's something that you're interested in, please go ahead and make sure to subscribe and join me in my journey of life. So without further ado, let's get into reclaiming our minds. The other day, I came across some old notebooks, and it was around like 2020, right? Y'all remember everybody had such big aspirations around this time. It was like 2020, it's a new decade, it's 2020, we're in the future, we're doing the things that we said we're gonna do. And I had such great aspirations. I was like, I'm gonna have an album out, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And then COVID happened, and then remote work happened, and then everybody just became more into their phone. Everybody became more online because we couldn't go outside. We were online. We couldn't go offline. We had to go online. So this happening to me, a lot of everybody's goals paused. And I was looking over some of my goals from then, and I was like, damn, like I'm kind of hoping for the same shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? It was kind of like a mind fuck because we always say like 2020 felt like so long ago, like it felt like we warped timelines. No, I seriously think I warped timelines. And in that timeline warping, I became programmed. I became lazy, and I just became like a bump on a log. I don't know. And I don't know if it's because of remote work, but I just started like going out less, and I started doing less. Like before 2020 happened, like I was definitely like going out more, like there was more opportunities, especially like as artists, like people were just outside more. And then now it's kind of like, especially the fact that I work remote, I feel like a lot is just, I'm so used to being at home now. Like I've become such a homebody, and that is, as an artist, like I cannot be a homebody. So all that happened, and so now I'm like, what in the fuck happened? So like the other day, I'm thinking about all the shit that happened since 2020. And like, yes, I've had a lot of good moments, but honestly, like a lot of the things that I've been wanting to do have not been done. I was just like, damn, I've been living in a fucking loop. Every year I say I want to do this. Every year I want to do this, this and that. And just like I go round and around, and like my birthday comes around, and it's just like, oh, well, I'm not where I want to be, but I'm closer. Like we've been in a loop for so fucking long. The thing about going in a loop is it feels normal. It's like, woo, la, 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 I'm going in a loop. And then when you stop, it's like, whoa, that dizziness sets in. That equilibrium got to get back right, and it's like, whoa, 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 what the hell have I been? And that's what I feel like I've been woken up from the last fucking 6 years. The older I get, the more I'm realizing, girl, you're not lazy, you're programmed. Like you literally, like your thoughts are not your thoughts. Like I literally wake up, get on my phone, go to work, also in my home, get off, maybe I'll go work out, go for a walk, do a little dilly dally, meet up with some friends, come home, scroll, 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 compare, 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 consume, compare, repeat, consume, compare, repeat, consume, compare, repeat. And it's like, I literally have to suck myself out of my phone. I'll be like, okay, what the fuck? Cause you just get like so like, it's like the algorithm is just like keeps feeding you. And that's the way that life is. Like that's what I realized, like when I was thinking about it, I'm like, damn, I've been in the same algorithm for the last 6 years, and I'm kind of just like sucking myself out of it right now. I'm just like, girl, if you ain't gonna shit, get off the pot. You keep saying that you wanna do all these things, and then year after year goes by, and it's like, your excuse is, oh, well, I'm just waiting for her. Oh, I'm just waiting. What the hell are you waiting for, girl? Like, it's just a fucking dopamine hit for me at this point to say the shit that I want to do. Like, oh yeah, I want to do that. And knowing damn well I'm gonna go home and compare, consume, repeat. Compare, consume, repeat. Honestly, I realized that it's just like, I gotta reclaim my mind, bro. Like, being so overly online really does make you a fucking zombie, like NPC. You don't even be thinking for yourself. You be wondering why you thinking these certain thoughts, and it's because they keep feeding you these ads that make you depressed and make you want things that other people have, and then you wonder, why am I thinking this? It's like, girl, they doing and stuff. So it's just like I'm getting out of their algorithm and I'm fucking starting my own algorithm. I'm breaking the cycle. Like I have to close these loops. Insanity is doing the same things and expecting different results. How am I expecting to meet these goals when day in and day out, I track my days and I see like, okay, the same stuff that I'm not doing, the main stuff that I should be doing, most of the time, I don't do it. And I'll be like, oh, well, I have to do this, I have to do that. But it's just like, I thought that was your main goal for the year. Why are you not prioritizing this over that? Like, you're prioritizing cleaning up your home over working on some music. My Virgo ass, I'm like, I need a clean space in order to have a clean work session, whatever. And it's just like, girl, I just keep making these excuses and I'm so fucking sick of it. So I'm like, break the pattern today or the loop will be free tomorrow. Like, I'm literally like, okay, what do I have to do in order to break this loop? I need a fucking system update. The algorithm needs a system update. So what we feed our minds shapes our thoughts, and what shapes our thoughts shapes our words, and what shapes our words shapes our actions, and what shapes our actions shapes our lives, and what shapes our lives shapes our beliefs, right? Or you could think of it starting at belief. It doesn't really matter. Either way it goes. It all comes back to what the fuck are you feeding yourself, right? So how do we reprogram ourselves? How do you reprogram your algorithm? You gotta switch some shit up. Instead of going to the explore page and just scrolling and seeing whatever the algorithm brings you, you gotta search some shit up. You gotta look up some shit you ain't never looked up before. You gotta go to the part of the internet, the part of your brain. You gotta go to the part of your circuit. So the same way that we have to switch up our algorithm, we gotta search something different, we gotta do something different in our lives. We feel stuck because we compare, consume, repeat, compare, consume, repeat, and it's like we don't do anything different. First things first, in order to do something different, you gotta know what the fuck you gonna do different and why you're gonna do it different, and that starts with identity. If you're ready to reclaim your mind, you need to first start with your identity. Instead of, okay, this is me, this is where I come from. That doesn't matter. You have to shift your identity as I am someone who, fill in the blank, whatever you wanna do. For me, that's why I started 75 Soft. I started 75 Soft a couple months ago and I didn't finish it, but it did help me to kind of do that reset and start implementing those habits that I wanted to do. If you don't know, you know I love Beyonce, so I was always like, okay, what would Beyonce do? Will Beyonce watch another episode of TV, or we should go to the gym because you know she has a tour in a couple months? She would get her ass up and go to the fucking gym. So for me, like working out is such a good way to start something and like really get better habits in your life, because when you become a person who works out, you become a person who watches what they eat, because you're like, okay, I don't want to be working out for no reason and I want to maximize my gains. And when you become a person who watches what they eat, you watch what you consume as well, because it's like, okay, I'm not putting junk into my body. Why the hell would I put junk into my mind? And that's where we start resetting. So that's why I wanted to start with like fitness. Fitness is like a gateway drug into like bettering your life. I swear to God, fitness is a gateway drug to better your life. It starts with being a better body, but then it's like, how can I get a better mind? How can I get a better spirit? How can I get a better attitude? For me at least, I don't know, people are different. Some people work out of vanity. I am one of those people who also works out of vanity because I want to look good while naked. Hey, sue me. Don't actually sue me. Love me. But yeah, anyway, going back to identity. All in all, you have to become someone who. And then the next step is, for me, and this is what I'm working on right now, which, hello, this is what I'm doing. We have to create more than we consume. In order to reprogram your mind, it starts with what are you doing? What's your actions? Who are you being? Who are you being? And who are we? We're human beings. We be. We don't do, we be. So it's like, who am I being? And it's just like, I wanna be someone. I wanna be an artist. How does an artist be? An artist bees by creating. An artist bees by living. Living is creating every day your own reality, whether you do it consciously or subconsciously. It's being done, whether you know it or not. You have a program going on, and it's like a lot of people are living in autopilot and they don't even know what program they're running, because they're letting social media, they're letting other social influences, things that are not really them, they're letting that run the script. And it's like, I'm so sick of that. I'm like, dude, I'm reclaiming my mind. What is Congresswoman Maxine Waters say? I'm reclaiming my time.
When you're on my time, I can reclaim it.
Leave a message.
Reclaiming my time, reclaiming my time,
Council.
reclaiming my time.
I'm reclaiming my mind. I'm done with everything that doesn't have nothing to do with me. Why the hell am I thinking about Sharkeisha? I don't even fucking know Sharkeisha. And like, Sharkeisha funny, but why the fuck is that playing in loop? Like, our generation, and I'm guilty of this. I'm saying because I'm guilty of it. I be thinking in TikTokanese, and Twitter, bird, chirp chirp. I be like online and I see certain takes and I get upset, like on Twitter with all these goddamn bird brains. All these bird brains on Twitter, they be having you thinking like you're insane. Like, I'm like, wait, a lot of people think that, but it's just like, bitch, these are bots. These aren't even real people. You're getting physically upset over a bot. Like, if that don't tell you how deeply entrenched my mind was, I was like, God, I'm reclaiming my mind because I can't do this no more. So if you're ready to reclaim your mind, you have to ask yourself, what am I gonna put into the algorithm each and every day in order to shift this reality, shift this life? Because we're done with autopilot. We gotta get back into the director's chair. I feel like a lot of us have become supporting roles in our own life. For me, I feel like I've just let life pass me by, and I'm so sick of letting life pass me by year after year, and I'm getting older, and now I'm like, wait. You just look back and you be like, wait, that's what I've been doing? Like, your life should be fruit. Like, your life should be very fruitful. One of the main first commandments that God gave us is to be fruitful and multiply, to subdue the earth, take dominion. And how do we do that if we're living on autopilot? How do we do that if we're not in control, if we're letting outside influences control us and we're unconscious to it? We're literally non-playable character. We're not even playing our cards because we're just scroll, doom scrolling for what? Like, what's really going on? Like, what is really going on? Like, they want us to do that because they don't want us to think. They don't want us to be the highest version of ourselves. They don't want us to be able to think and think for ourselves. They want to have us under their control so we can consume and compare each other so then we can consume more so we can be better than them over there. And it's just like, it's all a loop. That's all they want. You have to kind of just like get that off your timeline, right? Like, get that off my timeline, dude. That has nothing to do with my timeline. I'm curating my timeline right now. And right now, my timeline, it's all right. I'm grateful for it. But could it be better? Absolutely. And I can do that. I'm capable of anything because I am a God, right? Yeah.
Just told you who I thought I was. A god. I just told you.
As we become the person we want to be, it's like no longer is like I'm trying, because it is what it is. Like, you have to act as if it is already yours. Like, that's the thing about manifestation. You have to act as if it's already done. So that's what I've been trying to remember. Like, it's not trying. I feel like I've gotten so used to trying that now it's kind of like, oh, hold on. I think my camera's overheating. I feel like too often we get stuck in the in-between. For a long time, when people would ask me like, what's going on? Like, people I haven't seen in a while, you just see your friends, like, what's going on? I'm like, just trying to be the best me I can be, like, just changing my life. Like, just trying to get my life together. If you know me, I will say that, like, I'm getting my life together this weekend, child. And it's like, I've always been planning and doing this and that, and like visualizing, but it's just like, when are you actually gonna do the work? When are you actually gonna get your ass up and go to work? Because nobody wants to work anymore, me included. But it's like, instead of being like, oh, how can I think about this? It's like, no, what can I do today? Like, what would Beyonce do? Literally have to ask those questions like, what would this ideal version of myself do? Each and every day we must just feed that reality that we desire, feed whatever algorithm that we desire to see, the algorithm, the timeline, whatever you want to call it. So I'm reclaiming my mind. I hope that you join me in this journey of reclaiming your mind, reclaiming your time, and reclaiming your energy. Always remember that life is never happening to you, it's happening for you. We're all here living life for the first time and experiencing and living, right? We all get caught up, we all get stuck in loops, situations come up, but we don't have to stay there. So get yourself out of that loop, reclaim your mind, reclaim your time. Cause I boarded a train, kissed all goodbye, and now my heart knows no delight. If you know, you know. I love that. I love that poem. If you're ready to reclaim your mind with me and join me in this journey, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Join my growing community. I would love to have you here. Yeah, so I'm ready to reclaim my mind, child. But anyways, I love you, love you, love you, and I mean it. And thank you. I love you, love you, love you. And I'll talk to you later. Peace.